Tech is in the way. Okay. Share screen with the audio or whatever. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. So, the green dot is obviously doing its thing. So
well, thank God for that.
Yeah. All right. So it is on. It is on.
It is on.
Yeah. It's just the second dot. It's the other ones are just okay. Sorry, technology. It's a bitch. Anyways, we're here again! Yay! Holy shit! So
survived week 1.
Yeah, we survived. We survived, and we're here now. We're here now. So this is episode 2 of the You Know Ball Sports Analysis. Again, we still don't know what this is, but we're figuring it out as we go.
Mm-hmm.
So without further ado, let's get into the fucking prelims. Bring out your All right. So obviously, we're gonna start out with some classic golf. As we mentioned last week, the Procore Championship was starting, at some point, and it's currently in day 1. So just tell everybody what the results are.
Yeah. So
at least for the first day, it's not fully done, but anyway.
Oh yeah, no, they still have a little bit of golf to go through today, and obviously up until Sunday.
Yeah.
So far in the match, Mackenzie Hughes from Canada is leading with a score of 9 under par, and following behind him is Matt McCarty, with a score of 8 under par, and third is Lanto Griffin, who has a score of 7 under par. So
and the leader is in fact Canadian. Fun fact.
Yep. Yeah. But overall, it's so far looking like a good match, and
yeah, it's pretty stellar close. Like no one's pulling too far ahead. So everyone's still in the running for sure.
Yeah, and should be interesting to see what happens in the next coming days.
Yeah, and then we move on to Major League Soccer. We got a bunch of games. I'll just list them off because I talk fast. So we got a lot of Saturday games happening, if there's any soccer fans out there. We got Atlanta United FC at Columbus Crew. These are all of these are happening during the night, by the way, like from 7:30 to all the way to 10:30. I mean, Jesus. I mean, they're not going to get any sleep. Neither is anybody watching these games. But hey, do what you and it's Saturday. Like, who cares, right? We got CF Montreal against St. Louis City SC, Charlotte FC versus Inter Miami CF, DC United against Orlando City, FC Cincinnati against Nashville, New England Revolution against Toronto, Chicago Fire against New York City, FC Dallas against Austin FC, San Jose Earthquakes, I like that name, against LAFC, Seattle Sounders versus LA Galaxy, the Colorado Rapids against the Houston Dynamo, Real Salt Lake against Sporting Kansas City, Vancouver Whitecaps versus Philadelphia Union, Portland Timbers versus New York Red Bulls, and San Diego FC versus Minnesota United FC. That was a fucking mouthful. And then we get to Tuesday, September 16th. It's just one game. We got Inter Miami versus Seattle Sounders, and then Wednesday it's New York City versus Columbus Crew and LAFC versus Real Salt Lake. And that's just the games. So watch it if you want. And then we move on to NASCAR. So what's the race that's coming up?
Yeah, so this upcoming Saturday, the 13th, they'll be having a NASCAR Cup Series up in Bristol, at the Bristol Motor Speedway.
Yeah.
And that starts at 7:30 Eastern Time. So if you're going to be a bunch of late cranky bucks like us, you might check it out. But yeah, besides that, I highly do recommend checking it out.
Absolutely. And now we move on to the National Hockey League. Sort of the last semi-prelim, probably, if we can best categorize it. It's getting into its preseason, I believe. So,
Go Wings.
Yeah, going. So, just tell everybody what's happening. What's happening preseason? What's going on?
Well, I mean, preseason starts up Saturday, September 20th, so about a week and a half from now.
Okay.
So, I mean, obviously, we're going to have about roughly a month-ish of regular hockey, or preseason hockey, apologies.
Yeah.
And I believe definitely late October is when the season begins. So,
yeah.
Yeah, and NBA should be starting around that time as well. Although they, instead of having a preseason early like NHL does. Well, I mean, they have the NBA Summer League, and that's what they use for preseason.
Yeah,
So, yeah, should be exciting to see some October sports come back up.
absolutely, 100%.
And while I'm at it, WNBA playoffs should be starting up pretty soon.
We talked about this last week. You made some picks as to who was taking the last spots, and he got every single one of them right. Here, clap it up. Clap it up.
Well, I don't know about that.
Well, I thought you said it was every single one.
Well, for WNBA, yeah. But
okay, yeah.
Once we start getting into some of my other picks for other sports,
Oh,
we'll
get to that in just a second.
But anyways, so today, September 11th, is the last day of the WNBA season, and there's going to be a few games on tonight, but none of them are really going to matter as far as like playoff seeding and anything like that. So I'll just list off all the teams that are in. So first is Minnesota Lynx. Obviously they're the best in the league, and
Yeah.
but they're expected to be very good this year, and even last year they were very solid as a team and made it to the WNBA finals, but ultimately lost to the New York Liberty, who's another really good team. But the Lynx got the 1 seed this year. The Atlanta Dream got the 2nd seed. Las Vegas Aces got the 3rd. Phoenix Mercury got the 4th. New York Liberty, last year's champions, got the 5th seed. Caitlin Clark, Indiana Fever. Indiana Fever, got the 6th position. The new team, Golden State Valkyries, they got the 7th seed. And the Seattle Storm, they just got in, I think, either yesterday or the day before, but they clinched the 8th seed. So ultimately, if you were here last week, I predicted that the Los Angeles Sparks were not going to make it, and lo and behold, I was correct. So
Yeah.
no surprise there. And
Yeah.
with they play way less games than the NBA, so I mean, it's kind of harder. I mean, in some ways, it's kind of harder to clinch a
That's
playoff
fair.
spot.
Yeah.
But honestly, respect to all teams for still trying. And
Yeah, obviously. Yeah. At least they're not like the Colorado Rockies,
those poor guys.
Those
Oh my
poor
God.
motherfuckers. But anyways, the
Um,
playoffs are set. And so, do we know when they actually start, though?
To be honest, let me take a look.
Because if it's not this upcoming week, it might be the week after. Like, we don't know.
It looks like they're gonna start up September 14th, this upcoming Sunday.
Oh, perfect. All right, so next week we can talk about the actual specific matchups and
Yeah.
who we think's gonna advance. So yeah, okay, so perfect. All right, so we know at least some of what we're doing next week. So there you go. All right, is that it?
For WNBA, yeah.
So time to move on to Major League Baseball. The Tigers, we're still at the top. We're still at the top. For now. It's looking shaky. It's looking shaky. We're going to be honest. There was a period, again, can't exactly remember when, but we were on like a 12, 13 game losing streak. It was bad. And yet somehow we still have more wins than anybody in our conference, which that'll tell you something about everybody else. But that's not for near hero there. But let's take a look right now at the standings to see where everyone's at. Because we got the American League and then the National League, and then the East and Central and West divisions on both sides. So who's currently at the top right now? Obviously, besides us.
Yeah, so
Go Tigers. Right there.
all right, so I'll start off with the American League. Well, like Tyler said, the Tigers are currently leading the American League overall, and ultimately they're also leading the American Central. With the East, Blue Jays are still trailing the Tigers just barely.
Only by one, and they're a solid ass team.
Oh,
they
absolutely.
are really good this year.
But at the same time, the Blue Jays are going to have to be careful, though, because if you can see that right there, the Yankees are only down by 3 wins.
Yeah,
and the Red Sox are down by 2.
Yeah.
So if Toronto does somehow lose it, then, I mean, they could lose their division spot pretty quick. And, I mean, don't get me wrong, they could still go for a wild card and everything. But keeping the division is absolutely better than, well,
Well, then losing it. Duh. Like, come on, what are we talking about? All right. And then the West division.
Of course, well, the West is kind of tricky as well because there are currently 3 teams that are neck and neck and are trying to clinch the division.
Yeah.
Currently, the Houston Astros are leading it right now with a record of 79-67. But right behind them are the Seattle Mariners, who have a wild card spot currently with 78-68, and the Texas Rangers, who have a record of 77-70. Yeah. So I think these next couple weeks are going to be extremely important. For those 2 teams.
They got to close them gaps, and I mean it'll be interesting to see. But I think as long as the Astros can not do any major f-ups, they should be fine. But all right, and then that's the American League. What about the National League?
I should mention.
Oh yes,
the Chicago White Sox were recently eliminated from playoff contention due to their record. So
so they joined the Colorado Rockies, as mentioned last week, and they are now the second team. And everybody else is still in it technically, but slowly but surely they're all going to be – it's going to be like a domino effect. They're all going to start getting out and whatnot.
Yeah, but in the next few days.
And then in the next few days, it's coming out quicker than most people think, trust me. Moving on to the National League. Who's currently at the top?
Yeah, absolutely. So for the National League, the Milwaukee Brewers are still holding the number 1 seed for the National League. And frankly, I'm like, I don't know how the hell they pulled it off or anything like that, but the Brewers have been hot as hell recently.
No, yeah.
And I respect the shit out of them for it.
Yeah.
But besides my point, they are currently leading the National League still with the record of 89-58, which is insane to even think about. And so far, I think they have a really good chance of getting 100 wins this year.
Yeah.
I think there's 15, 16 games left this season.
Probably.
So I mean, if they win 11 out of those, then there you go. Yeah. But either way, I mean, they should be lined up for playoffs no matter what.
Yeah.
So I think they'll have a pretty good postseason. Apologies, and I can't wait to see what they do from there.
And they do have the most wins out of everyone in the entire MLB at 89. They are 1 win away from that big 9-0. So they're looking pretty nice right now. That's Central. Then we got East and West.
Absolutely. So for the East, the Philadelphia Phillies, they're still holding the East. They have been for pretty much this whole year.
Yeah.
So their current record is 86-60, and frankly, I don't see them losing the division either. I think they're gonna be able to hold on to it as long as they can win a few more games.
Speaking of the Phillies, there was a story that came out about one of their recent games involving a certain Karen incident.
Oh yes.
Yeah. Should we talk about it? Because it's a wild ass story. So I believe it was basically an incident in the crowd where I don't know if it was like an actual hit from like an actual swing or if it was just like one of those like throw ones that they do during intermission or whatever. But a ball basically was like launched all the way in like the back ends by like in the stands. And basically, obviously, as most baseball fans would know, well, the ball as, souvenir, type stuff, remembrance stuff. I'm not good with my words. Anyways, so basically there was this, like, she had really gray hair, but I imagine she was like about 6-ish. probably, if not late 50s.
I would say,
but she was trying to catch the ball, but I believe like the ball kind of landed like in just the row like in front of her. But like from like the video, if you haven't seen it online, it like kind of like maybe just brushes off her hand. But ultimately, a dad who was like nearby off to the side ends up getting the actual ball, and he gives it to his son, which was a really nice, heartwarming thing. And then the woman basically walks over and starts belittling him and his kid. And at this point, cameras are out. They're filming the whole thing. It went pretty viral. And then what ended up happening was, I believe he got like a signed baseball bat from a player. I believe.
you missed the detail. So obviously this woman was yelling at the father and son. And basically saying like basically demanding the ball. And ultimately they did end up giving her the ball because that was the only way that she would piss off. And frankly, I can't blame them for doing that.
Yeah.
But sorry, I didn't mean to cut you off.
No, yeah. I did not know that, so thank you for bringing me up. But I mean, yeah, I agree. Like, what are you realistically? I probably would have done the same thing just a little bit. Like, okay, here, just go away now. Because if they would have resisted, they would have caused like a much bigger issue.
Oh yeah.
Like security probably would have been called over or something like that. But ultimately, the kid ended up, getting some.
The
nice
kid
shit.
got reimbursed, which we're very happy about, and
he got to meet a player like in the lobby, like behind the dugouts, where like that whole like cement hallway is like under the arena.
Oh yeah.
Like he got to meet one of the players. I forget his name, but if there was a picture of it, and it felt great to see, even though he didn't exactly get the ball, he got a bat and stuff. Like it was still pretty cool. So, just don't be fans like that one lady. Like
she got fired too.
Oh yeah, from like her job or wherever she worked at. She worked at some place and she got fired apparently. So, there's certain unspoken rules when it comes to getting those balls when it goes into the stands. Like, obviously, if you got it first, you got it first. And either way you slice and dice it, you do not take a baseball away from a child. Oh, I don't care. I don't care how grown up or adult you are. You just don't do that. You don't fucking do that. Like,
and if anything, you should be helping the kids get into the sports and like give them memories to remember.
Yeah.
So that way they can pass that on to future generations.
Yeah, exactly. So, just don't be a carrot. That's the lesson for today. Anyways,
be nice to people.
Yes. And I believe we didn't. Did we touch the West in the National League yet?
We did not.
We did not. Yeah. So sorry. We wanted to, because the Phillies reminded me of that story. It was only like a few days ago, but it was pretty recent. But Phillies had a little bit of an incident, but they obviously
made up for it.
They made up for it. Obviously, we don't want a kid going through any of that trauma stuff. But and then who was leading the West in the National League?
Your favorite team, the Los Angeles Dodgers.
The team that's, probably the most consistent.
Yeah.
Probably.
Yeah, absolutely. And their record is currently 82-64. Yeah. So I don't see them losing the division either, but at the same time, you never know, because they've had some weeks where, well, like they would be extremely, like, always winning and stuff like that, like 7-8 games in a row or something like that.
Yeah.
But there were also some steals where they had like 5-6 losses in a row. And I mean, it's happened way more than last year, that's for sure.
Yeah.
Because I mean, I've been a witness to both seasons, but yeah, I mean, overall, if the Dodgers can keep themselves locked in, I think they shouldn't have any issue clinching the division for the NL West. But at the same time, you cannot drop the ball either.
No, you can't. You really can't. So, I mean, we'll see, but again, same thing with most other leaders. As long as they don't do major fuck ups, they should still keep the lead and whatnot. But yeah, I mean, it's the Dodgers. I mean, they always find a way to at least get into the playoffs in some capacity. So
Absolutely.
don't ever doubt the Dodgers, folks. That's what we've learned over the years.
No, we might hate them, but at least they're smart.
Yeah, definitely smarter than the Colorado Rockies.
Oh my god.
That's the second this episode. I'm
Okay,
sorry. I really hate their owner, man. Let's
talk about the Rockies real quick.
We're getting into this. Oh, okay, go take it.
Okay, so right now their record is 40-106.
Oh yeah, that's right. We talked about the whole because last week it was 101, and now that it's been 5 losses since last week. Damn.
So
how closer are they to potentially breaking the record? Or is it even possible? Do we know?
Okay.
Because you said 15, 16 games are left for each team, right? So
right now, the worst record in the league of all time is, of course, last year's White Sox, and they were at 41-121. So the Rockies need to win 2 more games to avoid the record, but they need to win 1 to tie it.
So they pretty much
they need to win.
They just need to win.
They need to win.
They need to win. Like no, honestly, don't even tie it. Just don't even tie it. Just like not have the record. That's
exactly avoid the record while you can.
Hey, 2 wins. That's all we're asking of you, Colorado. Please,
we're rooting for you.
Please,
we're rooting for you, Rockies.
Please, okay. And then once the season's over, get rid of your owner, please. I mean,
and please do some off-season moves.
Yes, okay. And listen, Dan Snyder eventually got moved out of Washington in the NFL. Why can't Rockies do the same? Bad owners eventually move on. Well, unless you're
even Chicago started locking in.
Unless if you're Jerry Jones.
Okay, that's a completely different.
Yeah, Jerry Jones slander is still a goddamn real thing on this show. Anyways, unless if I'm forgetting anything, I think that's it for MLB. We just move into football.
Yeah, we still have a few more weeks of baseball, so watch some games while you can, because this is when shit really starts going down.
Playoffs are coming, and the eliminations are going to start. Like, it's not going to be 1 or 2 teams; it's going to be like 5.
And some of these in-season matchups that are coming up, like, you could consider them playoff matches.
You could. Precursors.
Absolutely.
Yes. All right. Shall we?
Yeah, let's get into some football.
College football. So week 2 just got done.
What are some games that
Well, let's clarify one thing to the people. It was blowout city. And when we say blowout city, I mean, my God, they won by like at least 50 plus points. It was an absolute massacre, left, right, down, up, all around. Like, at least half the games were blowout. Then again, the more competitive games by nature are usually safe for the second half of the season. We know this. But it's still like the leads get just like, oh my God. Like, do we know what the biggest, like, just absolute shutout was this week? Do we know?
Oh, that's easy. That was the Alabama game. 73-0.
Yeah, Alabama.
That was against Monroe, I think.
Yeah, Monroe.
The Warhawks.
Warhawks no more. You need to change your name.
Warhawks more like Deadhawks.
Yeah.
What the hell?
Yeah, what the hell? Yeah, so they did not take their loss the previous week lightly, and they decided to literally use Monroe as a punching bag.
South Florida
and did more than punch it. They gutted it and just it was terrible.
Florida State must have had like a really bad effect on them.
I mean, yeah, I'd be sad too if they literally went 2-10 last year and then they beat you.
Yeah.
Like, that's embarrassing. Speaking of Florida State, did they win their second game?
Oh my God, did they? I believe they did.
Oh,
I believe they did. Apologies,
yeah,
audience.
we're checking right now.
We gotta lock
Because it's generally like there's so many college teams like Division 1, 2, like
They
even
did.
3. Oh yeah, they did. Hey, Florida State right now has the same number of. Oh, hold on. What did you see? Hold on.
They fucking won 77-3.
Oh well, there you go.
Jesus Christ.
That is hilarious. So when they faced each other, it was low scoring as hell. But when they face two no-name colleges, it's 70 plus.
Blowout City.
God.
Oh my God.
That was That's an even bigger blowout than Alabama's game because that's 74.
Yeah.
Oh my God. Well.
Good job, Florida State.
Yeah. And now they have the same number of wins as they did last year. 2. So by logic, surely they should win a third game.
I sincerely doubt they're gonna lose 10 games in a row.
Yeah, there's like
I think they'll have a better year this year. Well, they already are.
Yeah,
so.
they already are. Like, I mean, they. Jeez. Any other notable games that happened that weren't blowouts?
Oh, not blowout.
Not blow. Or do we still want to talk about blowouts? We can still talk about.
Yeah, I got 2 more.
We got all the time this episode. We got all the time.
2 more. Ohio State beat the living shit out of Grambling 70-0.
I mean, it's Ohio State. I mean, they're gonna have games like this where they're like, "Oh, we're feeling ourselves now. Look at us," and we're like, "Yeah."
Which, I mean, you have to at least respect them, though, for the fact that they didn't allow...
They're the defending champions, so it's like...
They didn't allow any points during that game. So, whatever Matt Patricia's doing with their defense, I mean, as a Michigan fan, am I terrified?
So, Matt Patricia...
I mean, I suffered as a Lions fan, too, so, I mean, I can't really decide that yet.
So, Matt Patricia couldn't do any of this when he was coaching the Lions? He just... All of a sudden, he goes to Ohio State, and all of a sudden, he's freaking...
Defensive coordinator.
He's freaking... What's his face? All of a sudden, he's freaking Nick Sirianni. If that's even a good comparison. I'm trying to think of a... I don't know. Well, the only defensive mastermind I can just think of off the top of my head is Aaron Glenn, because he was our defensive coordinator. But either way, like, come on, Matt. What?
You should have been
like, where was this?
You should have been like Belichick.
Yeah, well, he was
Neither
not.
was Josh McDaniels.
Oh yeah, Josh McDaniels. Oh. Anyways,
then
what else?
One more blowout I had. Tennessee curb stomped the ETSU Buccaneers 72-17.
They ain't the real Buccaneers. That's what I'll say. They ain't the real fucking Buccaneers.
They are not Tampa Bay.
ETSU? Or is it CU?
SU.
SU. Where is that? I've never heard of that team. It's Eastern something. Is it?
I don't know. We're still learning.
Yeah. Hey, see, we don't even know some of these college teams. We know most of them, not all of them. Because again, there's Division 1, 2, and I think even 3. Is 3 a real one, or is it just 1 and 2?
I mean, some colleges have like sometimes they call it like 2A, 2B.
Okay, well, yeah. Formatting is formatting. Either way, there's a shit ton of colleges. Either way, there's like over 100.
You think that's confusing? You just see the baseball ratings.
Oh my god. Oh yeah, I completely
high
forgot
A,
about that.
low A, middle A. It's like, bro,
Like,
pick a side.
pick a side. Just sandwich it all in one. Oh god. All right, now we're done with the blowouts because they're funny, but at the end of the day, it's like, oh, they scored again. Or is the other team going to do anything? Oh, no. So what about the actual competitive games?
Yeah, so I did end up watching a few games. Troy and Clemson was one that I saw was going somewhat back and forth. And frankly, I kind of thought Troy might have had a chance of winning even, but I mean, at the same time, I wasn't surprised that Clemson was able to pull it off. So
Yeah.
That was overall a good game, and even the Michigan and Oklahoma, I really enjoyed watching that one. And even though I'm a Wolverines fan, and I mean, my team lost, I mean, it was still a really good game to watch. Just seeing both teams compete, and frankly, I thought Oklahoma's offense was really good, and I really do like their quarterback too.
Yeah. He's nice. He's nice. Yeah.
But Bryce Underwood, in some cases, I like he was like some plays he would miss his throws or have bad timing. In some cases, you could probably blame the O line, but at the same time, I think this was a game where they started to wake up a little bit and be like, all right, like we gotta get our shit together after this.
Yeah.
So, with that said, with their upcoming game against Central Michigan University (CMU), I think they'll be a little more locked in this time. We'll see what happens.
Yeah. We'll see.
And well, I'll let you talk about this a little more, but I also witnessed Michigan State beat Boston College. It was in double overtime, I believe, but that game was close as
And
shit.
we won. Now, obviously, the haters are gonna be like, "Oh, we went to double overtime. Isn't Boston College trash?" We still won. Okay, and MSU is still 2-0. God damn it! Unlike another certain Michigan team.
49-0. I don't remember the score last year.
1-1. U of M, the University of Michigan, they lost this week. Should we talk about that game?
I mean, I already.
Because I'm just saying, I'm saying, we won, y'all lost. I mean, and to be fair, it was a close game, so it's not like you have to be that upset over it.
Yeah. I mean, I wasn't like pissed or anything.
Yeah, and they're still ranked in the top 25. We're not, which is it's fine. It's fine. It's fine. Okay, we're gonna start, keeping our win streak going. We're eventually gonna get ranked as we deserve. Okay, we're gonna be right up there with you. We might not go past you, but we're gonna be up.
We'll see.
Yeah, we'll see. Yeah.
Have you beaten Alabama twice in the same year?
I would like to.
Fair
Do we even play Alabama this year? Like I don't
think you do that.
Oh well. I mean, after what they did to their last game, I kind of don't want to. At this point, just I think Florida State did something to them. They must have.
Oh yeah, they woke up immediately.
They must have pissed in their Gatorade or something. Because my God, they must have stolen the presents from under the Christmas tree.
Mm-hmm.
Like, yeah, God,
Grinch came through.
Grinch definitely came through. But hey, 2-0 MSU, about to go 3-0, and I'm gonna be there for that game when they take on Youngstown, I believe the college game. It's a no-name. We're gonna beat them, okay? But to be fair, week 4, that's when we have the gauntlet of hell, and it's not fair.
It is fair.
We basically run through our entire goddamn conference, and it is arguably the Big 12 conference is the best conference in the entire college football. Like, no other conference is better. I don't care about no SEC or ACC. I don't care. All right, we're the best. Unfortunately, MSU is not one of the best. U of M is. So,
well, I mean, even they've had their off years.
That is true.
Michigan has had a lot of off years.
But
this decade has been pretty good to us, though.
Yeah,
overall.
In general. I mean, it was only a couple years ago. Y'all won the national championship.
Mm-hmm. And
we were watching the game, and even I was hyped because I did not want TCU to win that game. That was
the year before,
or was it Washington? It was Washington.
23 was Washington.
Yeah, it was Washington. Yeah.
TCU was 22.
Oh yeah, that's right. TCU because they lost to Georgia.
Yeah,
that's right. Purple teams,
Mm-hmm.
We confuse them sometimes. So any other notable close games other than U of M MSU?
Yeah, Missouri beat Kansas 42-31.
Yeah, that was a pretty good game.
Oh yeah, I was watching that one a little bit, like just kind of glancing at it, and it
Yeah.
looked like it was going back and forth. And,
Yeah.
But I mean, it was still a good game on both ends, and yeah, I think both teams will end up being okay.
Yeah.
In the end.
Should be okay.
Yeah. But
Anything else?
that's pretty much it as far as like major close games. Bill Belichick got his first win with North Carolina. They beat Charlotte 20-3, and yeah, we'll see if they get that patent. Probably not, but
Yeah, no, but it is what it is. But hey, Coach Bill got his first win. We finally got to it. Now, can he keep winning, or are we gonna have what happened in that first week? We don't know. We don't know. It really depends on their schedule and who they're actually facing.
yeah.
But we shall see. Bill Belichick will probably be fine. He always finds a way. But you never know. It's college football, not NFL. Speaking of NFL, are we ready?
Absolutely.
Let's go. All right, so I'm actually gonna bring the.
Oh Lord.
Yeah, it won't fall off. It won't fall off. It's literally on the corner of a table. But yeah,
All right. So
let's
talk
get
about
it. Oh, we're breaking everything down. We got time today, people.
let's talk about week 1 real quick.
Yeah. So we got shit to talk about. So running down literally in order. So let's talk about the Thursday night football game that happened literally 7 nights ago. It was the Eagles and the Cowboys, as we both predicted. The Eagles ended up winning that game.
Well, I got the double prediction right as well.
That's true.
They covered the spread. Dallas covered the spread.
Yes, sir. Actually, before we even get into the games themselves, in terms of overall records, because we're going to keep track of them, just because why the hell not? They're not necessarily the best. Admittedly, I went 11-5. He went 9-7. Mm-hmm. So, again, could have been worse, but some shenanigans definitely happened week 1.
There were a lot of close games.
Which at this point, we've been used to week 1 shenanigans since 2021.
Well,
because I swear after the COVID season, it's been just each season just keeps getting weirder. Is that just me?
Oh no,
I think I can speak for most NFL fans. Like, there's some bullshit bound to happen every single year, and it's just like, what timeline are we living in? So now the Eagles did win, but they won by less than a touchdown, and there is only one reason that really can be dumbed down as to why that is. It was 24-20, and that is because star D lineman Jalen Carter walked up to Dak Prescott, the quarterback of the Dallas Cowboys, and hucked-toured on him. He spit on him, and the refs were having absolutely none of it. They were having none of it. They said, oh, hell no, you're ejected from the game. Not to mention, another player on the Eagles got injured from that first kickoff. Mm-hmm. So one person was being carted out because they effed up their leg. I forget that player's name.
Yeah, I can't remember who.
But meanwhile, as he's just sitting there, like, seriously, we're not even in the first play of the game. Like, I like, you could visibly, if you watch back the replay, he's literally contemplating, like, really, like, before the first play, I'm already injured. Which, again, that sucks, and we obviously don't want to overshadow that speedy recovery to whoever you want.
Absolutely.
But while that's happening, while he's getting carted off, Jalen Carter is just like, oh, this is stupid. Oh, blah, blah. It turns out, I forget if this was just before the end of the game or after, but footage did get released by the NFL themselves, by the way, that Dak technically did it first. Although he did it at the ground, it was still in his what?
That's a fucking wasp.
Is that a wasp?
Ain't no fucking way. Shit.
We're live, folks! We are live, folks! No! Oh, man! Oh, no. Oh, I don't even know where it is now. Okay, no, it's still by the... Okay, it's just under that light. Oh, no. Shit. Well, this is a weird segue. So we're gonna take a. He's still up there. I can see him. He's in that light right by the door.
Oh, great.
So. And we're live. We don't give a shit. He's got the sandal just in case. He's got. I saw you look up in absolute horror. I'm trying to, and I'm like, what?
No, we had one last night as well.
Oh,
the night before.
See, this is why because even though weather-wise summer is my favorite season, this is why I can't wait for winter start so these damn bugs can stop pissing me off. Because, bro, they just be creeping in your house. Like, at this point, I just think they phase through the walls.
I don't know where the fuck he went.
I think I still see movement in that light. Like, barely. He's on this side, so you can't see him.
Okay.
I think.
We'll figure that out.
We'll figure that out. But back to the Eagles. So anyway, so footage ends up getting released that Dak actually spit prior.
Mm-hmm.
Again, the span of time in between both spit, I don't. But it was more so at like the feet, still in the direction of Jalen Carter, but it was right between Dak's O lineman, right to Jalen, and he just looks up and gives him the evilest smile I think Dak's ever had on his face. Like, you don't see him grinning that wide. So now we technically know why Jalen Carter did what he did, but obviously he's going to get fined for it. Like, regardless. Yeah. And seemingly nothing on Dak, which I'm like, okay, whatever. Hey, but either way, it did definitely affect because people were still questioning, well, does Dallas have a run game? Apparently they do because Javonte Williams scored at least 2 rushing touchdowns. Was it 2 or was it 3?
I think it was 2.
Yeah, but hey, man, I guess they have a run game. As for the passing game, CeeDee fucking Lamb must have, I don't know what type of substance he did
4 drops.
His gloves in.
4 drops.
Oh my god. Like, that is, like, bro.
I know his fantasy owners are mad.
Oh, yeah, his fantasy football owners are pissed at him right now.
I know.
Well, I could actually think of one more receiver specific.
AJ Brown?
Not even that. Not even that. Well, yeah. Well, that was also the thing. AJ Brown on the Eagles also didn't do good. Like, he only got thrown the ball, like, what, once?
He got 1 reception for 8 yards.
So like, they just decided to just throw to other people? Like, no, they just forgot about him?
They didn't even – the Eagles –
Because at least CD was constantly getting thrown the ball at. Devontae was just practically forgotten.
Jalen Hurts ran for over 50 yards.
Yeah. Meanwhile, Jalen's sneaking all these QB sneaks in, and it's just
he got 2 rushing touchdowns.
Yeah, so to match with Javonte Williams' Cowboys touchdowns. So there you go. But yeah, it ended up being less than a touchdown score win for the Eagles. So obviously, the absence of Jalen Carter was
there.
It was evident. Yet they still won. So Super Bowl champs starting off 1-0 makes sense. That was the Thursday game. Friday. Oh, this made me so happy.
I was glad that I got this prediction wrong.
Yeah, because he picked the Chiefs. Oh, there it is. Oh, where? Where you see it now?
I see it.
No, that's no.
It's in that light. I saw it. Oh, there he is.
Oh, we have visual now. Bro, people are literally going to be watching this like, what the fuck are these guys doing? No, we're not serious. There's a literal... Oh, shit. He moved.
He's on the door.
Shit. Oh, dude, you might as well fucking get him now. He's out now.
That motherfucker better go in the window. I don't want to destroy a whole ceiling tile.
Oh, no. Oh, no. Bro, why is this literally happening as we're going? Oh my god.
Okay, but anyways.
Bro, okay. Let's try to ignore it. Hey, don't look at it. Oh, it's right fucking behind. Holy shit. Get it! It's right there. It's not going anywhere.
Bullshit.
just start fucking throwing Hail Marys as soon as it starts fucking moving. I swear to God. Ah! Did you get it?
Got it.
One take! One swing, let's go!
take.
Yeah!
Give me some.
Hell yeah! Let's go, baby!
Yeah.
Yes!
Look at
Damn, it really just like, it just stops. It was just crawling and it didn't even move. It didn't even look. That's crazy. Because usually they can like see through the back of their fucking heads and easily divert.
And well, you know, I have a very bad history with bees as well. I'll get into that story later on. but-
Yeah, well, we'll tell that story another day. Oh my God. Anyways, Wasp is dead. We can focus.
Yes, we can.
Oh my God. Again, we apologize, but hey, man, this is live. We get no monetization, and we
We're
don't give
getting
two
some real
fucks.
shit.
We don't give two fucks over here. If we gotta kill some wasps during the stream, we don't give a shit.
You're seeing real shit.
Exactly. Anyways, Chargers beat the Chiefs, and I've never been so happy. And Justin Herbert was playing like an actual QB. Oh man, it made me really happy.
He made a lot of very key plays.
Yeah, a lot.
Whether it was throwing the ball, running with the ball, or handing off the ball.
Yeah,
He did all three of those things spectacularly.
yeah.
And God bless Jim Harbaugh.
God bless Jim Harbaugh, the greatest coach to ever live. The greatest, in case you still, if we haven't read first in last week, former head coach of the University of Michigan, arguably one of the greatest college football coaches of all time. And it looks like, again, could just be week one jitters. This could really be it for the Chargers to finally overtake the division from the Chiefs. This was probably the biggest sign yet. You know?
If it's not the Chargers, then I think it'll be Denver.
Yeah. Broncos, which we'll get to in just
Although
a sec.
Las Vegas is looking pretty decent too.
Yeah, and we'll get to that in just
We'll
a
get into
second.
that.
Yeah, but Chiefs are looking a little shaky now.
Well,
Is
first off,
the Chiefs' kingdom falling to its ruins? That's the title of this stream, by the way. See what I did there? See what I did? Oh, come on! I had to. You know me. I had to make that segue. Anyways, now granted, it wasn't like a lot. Like they only lost by 6, but you know, there's questions with injuries. We had Xavier Worthy get injured by Travis Kelce, his own teammate. He just shoulder checked him, and he's gonna be out for how long? Did they say?
I don't think they even said.
Oh, well,
Like I think they were just going day to day with him.
okay. All right. Well,
Although I do think I remember seeing some that he is still questionable for this upcoming week.
yeah. Okay. So he's not out. He's not on injury reserve. So okay. So he is there. That makes sense. Because I have him in fantasy football for. Is it our league? Because I have him and Kelsey in the same league, but I think it's ours, right?
It might be.
So yeah. So needless to say, I was pretty mad that Worthy ended up getting literally 0 points because, well, before he could even make a catch, he literally got injured by his own teammates. So, you know.
Yeah, I'm hoping for a speedy recovery.
Yeah, no. Only for the sake of my fantasy football team.
Ouch.
Other than that, fuck the Chiefs. Always and
Damn.
forever, fuck the Chiefs. Okay, I don't care. Oh, I wonder how.
I ain't
You
that
know
bad.
what? You know what? I'm not gonna say that. We like Taylor Swift. That's all I'm gonna say.
No, Taylor Swift is cool.
Yeah, no. Taylor's cool now. You know.
Like she doesn't control how many times she shows up on screen.
Yeah.
Like, it's not her fault.
And it turns out her and Travis's love is real because they got engaged, and it's a great thing to see.
And congrats to both.
Yeah. The next album will definitely not be, you know. Oh, we're gonna stop. Okay, we're gonna stop before we say something that the Swifties are gonna come after us. Please. We listen. Her music is actually great. Like, let's be honest.
We do rock with Taylor Swift.
Yeah. Music wise, oh my god, so good. Anyways, then we get to Sunday. Let's talk about Indiana Jones. And no, by Indiana Jones, we don't mean the actual movie character.
Harrison Ford.
We don't mean Harrison Ford and the franchise. When we talk about Indiana Jones, we're talking about Daniel Jones, former quarterback of the New York Giants, now starting QB of the Indianapolis Colts, and he put belt to ass on the poverty-ass Miami Dolphins. I picked the Colts, and I believe you did as well. We didn't know it was going to be this bad.
We thought it was going to be closer. We thought
2 field goals and a safety. They didn't even get a touchdown.
Mm-hmm.
Like, bro,
Tua. What the fuck?
Tua, I ain't gonna lie, you might have to retire. You might have to retire, dog. I'm not trying to sound mean, bro. You're done. You're like, I think they are in legit contention for a first overall pick. Again, but it's week 1. Did you see the game? Like, if you watched it pretty much in full length, you would realize, they are in contention.
They were struggling on both sides of the ball.
They're going to be a bottom 5 team. Now, whether they're the worst team in the league, obviously we'll see. Because there are other teams.
I think they could.
But bottom 5, pretty much already solidified. Absolutely. They didn't even score a touchdown. Like, terrible. Terrible. Like, But Indy, more specifically Daniel Jones, looked surprisingly... I mean, it's not that they were like a trash team, but they weren't necessarily like top of the. But they played really freaking good.
Mm-hmm.
Michael Pittman Jr. had an absolute game. And he was on my bench for fantasy football. So that was, again, how was I supposed to know? Like, listen, man, 20 points just gone. Yeah, just okay. Yeah. Anyways,
that's how I feel about.
I mean, I'm glad. Obviously, he had a good game, and I'm glad the Colts are. Hey, Pat McAfee, I know he was getting all the jitters. He's like, he said on the Pat McAfee show, "We're winning the Super Bowl." God dang it! Like he was getting really hyped. Mm-hmm. And I mean, hey, maybe Colts are for real this year. We pretty much said last week it's the Texans and everybody else, and maybe the Jags, but I don't know. Maybe the Colts are actually for real this year.
Yeah,
I think it really just depends on week 2. Like, can they do pretty much the same thing they just did? But yeah, Colts win. Heck yeah. Steelers, Jets.
That was game of the day for me. That was game of the day. Fuck that. That
was
was game of the week.
Oh, wow! Game of the week.
That was game of the week.
I'll get to mine. Now, I won't say, it was a good game. I wouldn't say number 1. I'd say top 3, definitely. But listen, everybody assumed, also, we both picked the Steelers, right?
Yeah.
We didn't know it was going to be a masterclass. All of a sudden, Aaron Rodgers turns into primetime Green Bay royalty, and Justin Fields arguably had the best game of his entire career.
Mm-hmm.
He didn't do that in Chicago.
Never.
Not even in Pittsburgh when he was just there. And my God. And it sucks because both teams actually played so good. Although, considering the high scoring offenses on both teams, logically, both defenses looked really kind of sketchy.
Well, I mean, they were.
And I would know because I have the Steelers defense in fantasy, and they only got one singular point. It was, So if you don't know, typically for defenses, they start off automatically with 10, and depending on how good they do, they go either higher or lower. And so they got 9 points taken away. So obviously, and it took Chris Boswell, the kicker for Pittsburgh, to put it up for 60 yards, dude, and just nailed it right down the middle. There was no signs of, was he gonna make, he nailed that. He had that. And you could literally see on Justin Fields' face, just the absolute, his soul felt like it was drained instantaneously. And I honestly feel bad for him. He had, again, arguably, and probably statistically, the greatest game of his entire NFL career. And he still lost to the Steelers and Aaron Rodgers, who also, again, is Aaron Rodgers. Was it just being, ironically, on the Jets? Were they actually hindering it? Was he still this good this entire time? Do we know?
Just like the Colts, I want to see a couple more games just in
case. Yeah. And then we have Panthers, Jaguars. I talked this about earlier. So as I mentioned last week, because I have my picks that I made, I had it on my phone. We're doing it on my computer now. which hopefully we'll be doing for the foreseeable future. So there were 2 games specifically that I said a certain team, but I actually had the other one. This is one of them. So I said the Panthers, but to be fair, I was like, I think I had the Panthers. So I actually had the Jaguars winning. Thankfully, they did in fact win. Did you have the Panthers or the Jaguars?
I had the Jaguars.
Okay. But yeah, Bryce Young, dude. I mean, at least he didn't play as bad as Tua did. I'll say that.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, Bryce Young. I mean, what can you do? I mean, the Jaguars look a pretty competent team, you know.
Yeah, he's got to get his shit together at this point.
Yeah, I mean, if he doesn't get it together this year, then I don't even know. Does he stay in Carolina after this year if it goes down this way? Or does he possibly get traded? Like we don't know. It's looking pretty bad for Bryce Young at this point because he's had all this time to develop into this franchise QB, and we still haven't seen it yet.
Mm-hmm.
And to be fair, he only got drafted a few years ago. This is pretty much like make or break.
Yeah, this is year 3 for him.
Yeah. So we'll see. So Bryce, I hope for your sake, you know, do what you can at this point.
Mm-hmm.
Cardinals Saints, I mean, not the most entertaining game. We kind of knew it.
It came close in the end, though.
In the end,
it came really close
in the end. Yeah. But we both picked the Cardinals, and they in fact won because we both knew Saints are garbage.
Well, I don't know about that.
Well, again, they didn't play completely ass, but they weren't exactly mid either. They were just in between.
Yeah.
But yeah, that's pretty much it for that game. Giants Commanders probably went about as expected as well. We both picked the Commanders, obviously, because
I thought the Giants would have scored a little more, to be honest.
Well, they in fact did not.
I mean, they were struggling offensively.
Yeah, Russell Wilson was not looking exactly the greatest.
Malik Neighbors, I mean, he was just either being covered or just not getting the ball at all.
Yeah.
And, well, I mean, as far as the Commanders went, Deebo Samuel looked great.
Yeah.
Oh, my God.
Yeah.
I don't know if you saw some of those plays he was doing.
Yeah.
But, like, that running touchdown that he had, I thought that was one of the best plays of that whole week.
Yeah.
Like, out of all 32 teams.
Yeah.
And, frankly, I think with the Giants, Cam Scativo, I thought
Scativo.
Apologies.
That's a.
I suck at pronunciation, so I apologize.
Yeah, no, yeah.
But I thought he looked pretty good. Like, even though the team lost, I mean, some of the runs he did were very solid.
Yeah, no, they were good. And then moving on, and also in case anyone's wondering, charger, because now the computer's on low battery. It was literally a full battery when we started, so I don't know. It's probably because I have too many tabs open, to be honest.
There's another.
Oh yeah, I was about to say, is there an outlet back there?
Yeah.
Oh, thank God. All right, so real quickly, we're gonna plug this bad boy in here, right? This thing, and I believe the next game on the list is Buccaneers Falcons. Oh yeah, I want to talk about this game.
Okay.
Cause
we watched it together.
Mm-hmm.
We watched it together on Sunday, and
Raheem Morris, head coach of the Atlanta Falcons. If people know. What are we doing?
What is wrong with this?
Did I not make myself clear enough last season? He showed it and he did it again. What is he doing? Oh my God, the absolute just He grinds my gears. That entire clock management, those last 3-4 minutes of the fourth quarter was just
brutal.
Oh my God, it was like, are you gonna kick the field goal now? Or are you gonna kick it now? Or now? Like they were like, I'm like, dude, don't do passing or rushing plays. They're gonna make the clock run out even more. So you rush the next one.
They called their last time out way too early.
Yeah, it was literally week 16 of last season all over again. Mm-hmm. It was dumb. And Young Wei Koo, who is a pretty good kicker and usually does not miss, and unfortunately,
He missed.
I am a jinxer of myself, and I literally kept saying he's not gonna miss. He's not gonna miss, and he fucking missed it, and it went right, just went, and it just went, bro. Oh my god, it was I was so pissed. And I called it too. It was gonna be a close game, so that I wasn't surprised by. But I'm telling you, that game could have gone into overtime, but unfortunately, it did not. So
that reminds me. Today I saw that. Well, today's Thursday, right? So
yeah,
on Tuesday, apparently the Falcons had some kicker tryouts. I don't know if you saw that or not.
No, Young Wei Koo's literally been like their kicker for the last how many years now? They're not gonna try and replace him after one freaking game. What are we talking about? Again, that's just me being a delusional supporter of the Falcons as a Lions fan.
Yeah, I don't
but
know.
Well, it's Young Wei Koo we're talking about. It's not like they're trying to replace anyone like Justin Tucker.
I saw Michael Badgley on that list.
It's not happening. I'm just letting y'all know right now.
You never know.
Young Wei Koo is not losing his job. This is fake news. This is bullshit. No. This is tomfoolery. I don't care. No, he's not getting replaced. Hey, Falcons are fine. The Falcons are fine. Wait, you also picked the Falcons too, didn't you?
I did.
Oh, so we both lost that pick. Oh, there you go.
But I mean, it was way, like it was very close though.
Falcons. No.
Speaking of games that could have been won, I think we should talk about the Browns and Bengals for a second.
Yes, perfect. On the list
Man.
next. Well, I mean, listen. The Bengals are known to be a bit slow at the start of the season, as of the last 3 years.
Yeah,
approximately. And correct me if I'm wrong, but because of that, I guess. Not even curse, but trend. I believe you had the Browns winning.
Yeah.
I had the Bengals winning. I won that pick. Let it be known, though, they only won by literally 1 point.
And
literally 1 point.
The Browns kicker missed that whole cake.
I mean, hey, man. But, that just shows you how down bad the Browns are. And, I mean, listen, man. Joe Flacco, I mean, he didn't look the worst, but he could have done a lot better.
Yeah.
Listen, Joe Flacco's been in the league for so many freaking years. I'm sure he'll figure it out at some point. Because what we don't want to happen is we don't want Shedeur Sanders to start for the Browns.
What? I want Shedeur to start.
Why?
Because I want to see what happens.
It's Joe Flacco.
I love Joe Flacco, but I want to see Shedeur go against Cam Ward.
I at least want to see Dylan Gabriel on the field before Shedeur Sanders.
Okay, that will absolutely happen.
Because he is listed as QB2. Let it be known.
That will happen.
I'm just saying there's a reason that Shedeur fell all the way down to the fifth round. I'm saying.
I think there's multiple reasons.
Okay, Mr. Conspiracy Theorist. Not that I'm not one. I kind of am. Just on other things.
He crashed out on one of the head coaches during the combine. Do you remember that?
I actually do remember that. So that obviously didn't help his case because he showed signs of rage issues. You know.
Well, I mean, I don't know. We'll see.
But listen, Joe Flacco, he'll figure it out.
He'll figure it out.
But hey, Bengals, I want to know, which is a great thing.
Surprisingly.
Please play better. Because even with Trey Hendrickson, again, re-signed, that defense still looked, again, not the worst, but it could have been better. I think that's the perfect term to describe everyone in this game on both teams. Mm-hmm. Not the worst, but could have done better. The score was literally 17-16. Mm-hmm. It's about as entertaining as a game as it sounds that it turned out to be. So, from my second team, Falcons, to your second team, the Raiders. Now, here's the thing. We both picked the Patriots, ironically, and we both got that pick wrong. But boy, aren't you glad that the Raiders actually won this week? Hey, Geno Smith looked really good, and so did Jacoby Myers, because he was on my starting lineup for fantasy. Good thing I did that. But yeah, and the Patriots were actually a lot less efficient than I thought they were going to be, to be honest. I don't know. Something felt off about just the offense mainly. But, I mean, Geno Smith looked really good. He looked really good. Score was 20-13, so only by 7. But, I mean, it was still competitive as hell, though. And, again, Geno, he played pretty decent at the very least. So, obviously, that's your team, so obviously. Care to express your thoughts and feelings about the game? 1-0.
Yeah,
Come
so
on. Hey, higher record than the Chiefs. Yeah.
probably the only time this will happen as well. But yeah, I mean, number one, I was glad that I lost that prediction as well. But number two, I mean, holy shit, the Raiders played way better than I expected. I mean, even if they did lose that game, I mean, I thought they played a very strong game. I mean, defense, I mean, it was still kind of like, especially the secondary. I mean, still got to work on that. But defensive line, I thought looked insane. I mean, even well, especially compared to last year. I mean, I think they were playing their asses off. And then as far as offense, I mean, oh my god, I mean, I was happy as shit to see that. Ashton Jency, I mean, of course, he didn't get as many yards as he does or as he did back at Boise State or anything like that, but he still got the job done. And I believe he got his first touchdown yesterday. And wide receivers, I thought they played good as well. I mean, Jacoby, I mean, he was catching everything, and Trey Tucker, he was popping off. And I'm excited to see where this goes. If
1-0.
If they can keep it going, then I mean, absolutely keep it going.
Yeah.
So
49ers Seahawks.
Oh my god.
49ers did win, and did you pick the Niners or did you pick? I picked the Seahawks. Okay, so we both got that pick wrong. Even though the Niners did win, it's not looking good for them right now because they got people injured.
Number 1, George Kittle. Number 2, Brock Purdy. They're both out.
Yeah.
For the next.
Ironically, and Christian McCaffrey has some type of calf thing on top of that, or did.
Yeah.
I think it was just before that game, but I think he's fine now.
I think he's all right.
But yeah, it's mainly Purdy and Kittle, and obviously that's their starting QB and their starting tight end, so obviously that's not good. So now you got your backups for both of those, with the QB being Mac Jones, who's basically been a backup QB since he left New England, who they drafted him. So
yeah,
I mean, we'll see how he does, I guess, but
I think he'll be okay.
It's not looking good for him. The Broncos beat the Titans. A little bit of a closer game than I thought it would be, and not as high scoring. But the Broncos still proved they are arguably the best defense in the whole freaking league, as I said they were going to be.
Bo Nix was struggling.
I will say, Bo Nix is struggling.
2 picks.
Cam Ward did pretty good.
He did all right. First debut.
It was all right.
Yeah.
But yeah, Bo Nix, get your shit together, because that cannot happen more than once, or at least on a consistent basis. Like we can't be doing that.
I started him over Aaron Rodgers.
And obviously we talked about the Aaron Rodgers masterclass that happened in the game versus the Jets. So, but again, how were you supposed to know that?
Right.
Like, who knows? And then that game.
Packers and Lions.
Let me make one thing very clear. We are still not scared of Micah Parsons. He only had 1 sack. It was at the end of the game. Just 1. We're not scared of Micah Parsons. As for the whole team, though. Now listen. If you know the Green Bay Packers, they have always been a good team. In terms of draft picks every year, they are never in the bottom half. ever, or they haven't been for at least the last 20 years at least. They've been,
Consistent.
yeah, to say the least. And wow, we did not score a single touchdown until basically the game was
Done.
pretty much, well, not done as in the game was over, like the time ran out. But by the time we scored a touchdown with our rookie, was it receiver or tight end? Tesla.
Receiver.
Yeah, Isaac Tesla. And so not a single touchdown from Jameson Williams or Amon-Ra St. Brown. They were just giving the ball to Gibbs the entire time, and it just wasn't working. They just kept spamming that play. So
Montgomery got a few.
And apparently Jared Goff's record as QB without Sean McVay and Ben Johnson is ugly. And it makes sense why. So obviously this is a big wake-up call. They kicked us right in our ass. They did. So this is probably exactly what we needed, because we're at home this week. And we'll get to that game in just a second once we get to what's happening week 2. But we have a reason to kick some ass now. Like, we needed that, and we got it. So,
and respect to the Green Bay Packers as well.
I mean, and they kicked our fucking ass. We'll say that.
They played really well.
Rams Texans was an absolute shit show. Rams won, and we both got that pick right, and there's really nothing else to say. It was a shit show.
Puka got injured for a little bit, but he came back in.
And CJ Stroud did not look good either.
Yeah, it was more of a defensive game.
Yep. And then Ravens Bills, my personal game of the week. Because holy shit. I mean, dude, you got to feel bad for Ravens fans, because they literally had a pretty steady lead pretty much that entire last quarter up until, again, the last literal 3 minutes. And just like that, the Bills just came back and just won. Like, just like that. Man, it's hard to really believe that Lamar can really go the distance, in the postseason when not even, this is week 1. And I mean, not that it was his fault. He played fucking great.
Yeah.
It was the fucking terrible ass defense. That's what it was. It was quite literally the same game as the Jets and Steelers. Great offenses. But again, both teams scored at least 40 points. It was 41-40. Bills beat the Ravens. Both defenses looked garbage. Both Josh Allen and Lamar Jackson already just off to a hot, steady race in the MVP race. But I mean, the Ravens should have won that game. They, honest to God, should have. We both picked the Bills, to be fair.
Yeah.
But, I mean, my God, we should have lost that pick. We should have lost that. There was no, at that point, what do you do? I mean, it's crazy. And then, that was all Sunday. And then we get to one Monday Night Football game. Now, here's the thing. This was the other one. So I mentioned there was 2 picks that I said last week that I actually said the wrong team. And this time it's the opposite. I said Vikings, but I actually picked the Bears. And I stuck with the Bears. They ended up losing. Ironically, in similar fashion that the Ravens did the night before. Because the Bears had a lead, and then the Vikings came back. What are the freaking odds of that happening week 1 on both the Sunday and Monday night prime football games? I mean, Bears, what are we doing? You got any thoughts about just that? The Bears and even the Ravens, what they must be thinking right now?
Bears could have won it.
And probably should have. So.
But, I mean, at the same time, good for J.J. McCarthy for stepping up and coming back in the second half.
Yeah. But, yeah, man, I mean, hey. Ben Johnson, he did not look happy. He did not look happy as the game was literally winding down. He was just sitting there.
I should mention.
Yeah.
This week, not only did Dan Campbell and Co lose, but so did Aaron Glenn and Ben Johnson. So technically that counts.
Yeah, so our former offensive and defensive coordinator, we all lost. So
yeah,
so far nobody's won. I just think it's funny. But yeah, what a crazy week 1. And now it's time for week 2. Time for our picks.
Yeah.
Now, I have my original picks that I originally screenshotted because, again, we mentioned last week that we made these picks on the website like pretty much months ago. Well, not months, but like a month and like a month and like a change of days.
Yeah.
At least on my end, there will be games I'm like, okay, I'm keeping this pick, but there are some I'm like, do I switch it? And this time, now that I actually have it on here, I will like be certain, like, okay, this is the person I'm picking. So, right. So we got Commanders and Packers. They both start off 1-0. Only one of them can win. It's in Lambeau. This is back-to-back home games for the Packers.
Tonight at 8:15.
It's the night. It's the night. And might be the pettiness in me, as I explained last week. Give me Washington.
Yeah, give me Washington as well.
All right, we're locking it in. Washington is beating the Packers. Please, Jaden. Please do something. Oh, my God, please. Oh, Jaden Daniels, you better have a legacy game. Giants-Cowboys is the first Sunday game.
It's at Dallas Stadium?
Yeah. I am picking the Cowboys.
Yeah, I'm picking
because
the Cowboys.
because as as down bad as Jerry Jones Cowboys can be, they are not losing to the Giants. Like, let's be honest. Let's be honest. They're not. So, are you also picking Dallas?
I am.
All right. And then we have the Seahawks and the Steelers. This time, the Steelers are at home, and the Seahawks are on the road. I had this pick originally, and based on what happened this past week, I'm much more confident with this pick now. I got the Steelers.
I have the Steelers as well.
Yes. And then Rams-Titans. I think this is pretty obvious. Give us the Rams.
Just based off of defense alone, give me the Rams.
Yeah. To be fair, it is – Titans are the home team, but I think the Rams should be able to get the job done. They should be at least.
Mm-hmm.
Bills-Jets. Now, this might be a lot more competitive just based on the Jets' performance this past Sunday. But either way, let's be honest, the Bills are still winning. Oh, that's right.
I'm taking the Jets.
He mentioned this to me. He had a handful of upsets.
I'm taking the Jets this week.
He's taking the Jets. Oh, man. Bro, if they win, that would be the great. Well, obviously, I hope for bragging rights' sake, I actually don't get that pick wrong. But, I mean, just, oh, man. Well, I hope for your sake you're right.
We'll see.
And trust me, it's more than just that. It's more than one upset he's got for this week. But I got Bills. He's got Jets. Patriots, Dolphins. Originally, I had the Dolphins. Give me the Patriots. Fuck that. Give me the Patriots. I do not care.
I still feel like the Dolphins are possibly going to win it.
Oh, that's right. You do still have the Dolphins. Oh, my God. But they played so bad.
But, I mean, for some reason, the Patriots just struggle against Miami. Like, it's always closer matchups.
I got more confidence in Drake May than Tua, man.
That's fair.
I just can't, dude. But yeah, I had Miami originally, but I'm switching, man, just because I have a really bad feeling about Miami just in general. I mean, I knew they were going to be not as really good of a team as they had been in years prior, but Mike McDaniel's probably getting fired.
Yeah.
The head coach, he's probably done.
He's going.
He's not. Jaguars, Bengals. I had the Bengals originally, and despite the fact that they only beat the Browns by 1, I'm still taking Cincy, and it's at home.
I'm taking Jacksonville.
Oh. I mean, they were pretty nice. They were pretty nice against Carolina. Oh,
just because the Bengals won week 1 doesn't mean the curse isn't there.
That is true. That is very much true. They could still end up going 1-3 for all we know.
And I mean, frankly, the Jaguars, I thought they played decent last week.
Well, yeah, obviously. I'm not
So,
saying
I mean-
it'll be a close game, just like the Bengals have with the Browns.
Mhm.
It'll be more competitive, more high scoring probably. But I still got all right, but yeah, Bengals, Jags. All right. 49ers, Saints. Give me the Niners. Like, come on.
I'm taking the Niners.
Like, even though they got people injured, there is no way
It'll
because
be a
the
close
Saints
game.
are still garbage. Still garbage. Every time. Browns, Ravens. Come on, do we even have to say anything?
Cleveland's covering the spread.
Okay.
Cleveland's covering the spread.
Okay, they're covering the spread, but you're still picking the Ravens, though.
Yeah.
Okay. I was
it's
about to
not-
say, oh, don't scare me like that.
I don't think it's going to be a blowout or anything.
Well, I mean, naturally, divisional games are still competitive because in the same division, they usually play each other, again, twice a year, every year.
People
So-
forget that with Cleveland, though.
Yeah. But, I think, it will still be competitive to an extent, but Baltimore's going to be pissed after they probably got robbed this past Sunday.
Yeah.
So, still, all right, so we're both still picking the Ravens for that one, right?
Mhm.
All right, cool. And then the last 1:00 p.m. game, give me the Lions. Give me the motherfucking Lions.
Yeah. Between them and the Bears.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Bears, you're in our house, and we're pretty fucking pissed after what Green Bay did to us. We are having a field day with you. And not in a good way.
I'm sorry, Ben Johnson, but
Yeah, Ben Johnson is probably gonna get booed out of Fort Field, bro. It's actually crazy. And then we got the 4:00 games, the 4 p.m.s. Broncos, Colts. This game's gonna be a lot more competitive
I have
than
the
we
Broncos.
thought. Yeah, I
I have
got
Denver.
Broncos. Listen, man, but it's gonna be more competitive just because
Oh, yeah.
Daniel Jones
If
looks.
Daniel Jones,
Daniel
plays
Jones might be actually
that-
Indiana Jones. I don't know, but
If Daniel Jones can play like that again, then
we're gonna have a game.
yeah.
But Bo Nix obviously has to look at what Daniel Jones did and be like, okay, I gotta
Battle of the Horses.
battle the horses. Panthers, Cardinals. Unfortunately, this is gonna look like one of those very underwhelming games.
Give me the Panthers.
Yeah, I'm still going Panthers because the Cardinals almost lost to the Saints. Like, let's be honest. And yes, the Panthers did lose to the Jags, but they'll be fine. At least this time around. But yeah, give us the Panthers. And then, Super Bowl rematch, which I'm surprised isn't a primetime game.
Was
Either
it
for
a-
Thursday, Sunday, or Monday, but they're not.
is it a
Again,
4:30 game?
scheduling. We're not complaining. Eagles, Chiefs. They are both starting off 0-1. Or no, sorry. Eagles are 1-0. Chiefs are 0-1. And it's gonna stay that way. Give me Philly. I don't care that it's in Kansas City. Give me Philly, bro. Give me Philly.
I'm gonna go with the Chiefs, just because I feel like it's
God.
gonna be kind of a revenge game, and I feel like whoever does win, it's gonna come down to a field goal.
And unfortunately, it might.
Jake Elliott, I'll be begging for you to
Jake
win,
Elliott,
but
he's literally my kicker in 2 of my leagues. Please, for the love of God, do something if you have to, bro.
he's my kicker in all 3 of my leagues.
Oh my God. Yeah, Jake Elliott's very popular. Falcons, Vikings. This
Ooh.
is the Sunday night primetime football game. Oh, I mean, this is definitely my long shot. And I have to. Give me Atlanta. I think you're going to go with Minnesota, right?
Yeah, I think I'm gonna
Okay.
go with Minnesota.
Honestly, yeah. I don't blame you, man. I do not blame you, but
I do like Atlanta, but I feel like Minnesota.
and to be fair, it is in Minnesota, so Minnesota is the home team. So again, I'm just hoping Falcons can just forget what happened this past week and just move on.
Mm-hmm.
And finally, our 2 primetime Monday Night Football games, because 2 this week. Buccaneers, Texans, Chargers, Raiders. It'll be in Houston, and it will be in Las Vegas. And for those 2 games, I have – well, actually, This is also one of them. I originally had the Texans. Give me Tampa.
I'm still sticking with Houston.
Oh God, we're going head to head this week. Like really? Oh God. All right. Well, okay. Well, I'm just saying Tampa Bay looked way better than Houston. And then Chargers Raiders. I believe I have Vegas. Yes, I have Vegas at home winning. Yeah, Raiders will beat the Chargers. Yeah, I mean, so yeah, for the most part, I still have my pick. It's just the only ones that I'm switching. I switched from Dolphins to Patriots, and then Texans to Buccaneers. And yeah, I pretty much it was just those two games, but yeah. But at the end of the day, we'll fucking see. But I think, well, we just went over picks, so I think that's it, right?
Yeah.
Holy shit, we nearly went an hour and a half. God damn, we doubled last week.
Had a good one.
Yeah, had a fucking good one. But yeah, man. Thank y'all for tuning in. Shit. I mean, definitely check out the NFL games because though shit. It's
good, man.
It's about to get crazy. And one of us is about to have the worst overall record in terms of predictions ever. Cause why? Or maybe we both will suck. I don't know. But yeah, man. Hit subscribe, hit the notification bell so you never miss every single Thursday, mid to late afternoonish. We here. All right? All right. Well, episode 2 is officially in the books. And man, we will see you guys next week for episode 3. And until then, we'll see you then.